You know, you'll have some friends go out with you, right?
Almost at the top. Yay! What's the rocky thing?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This episode is based on New Year, New You, and I'm hanging out in Abbotsford with Trish, who experienced a total makeover.
Yes, the total makeover I had was 7 years ago, and it's always continuous, but I applied for this total makeover challenge and it changed my life.
Just never stop dreaming. Just never stop dreaming.
I was actually in a point in my life where I really needed a change. We personally had gone through a bit of a crisis in our family. Okay. It was, I don't know if you remember the 2008 world financial crash.
Apple shares are just getting hammered this morning.
We're down by between 3 and 4.5% generally across these markets. Let's talk about the speed with which we are watching this market deteriorate.
Well, what happened for us is we put all our retirement money into buying houses. So we actually owned about 14 houses in Ontario. We couldn't get out. And then it was just, I call it a series of unfortunate events.
As the effects of the crisis deepen, the demographics of homeless are also beginning to change.
This is my story. So I ended up at the food bank and I gained about 25 pounds, which is a lot. Yeah, so just raspberries, protein, and water, and it tastes so good. So nice. It's a great breakfast, nice and light, because I don't like to do the heavy breakfast thing, especially just before a walk. I mean, I am 5'7", so I'm not, but still, 25 pounds. Like nothing fit me anymore, and I just kept going and going and going. And you know what? I kind of just stopped taking care of myself too. I didn't go get my hair done. Because I was in a bad place, I really was.
And I think that's what makes it so hard to understand, because from an outsider perspective, with somebody who's not aware, hasn't had, the acknowledgement of what might be contributing, it seems like it's about food and weight and preoccupation and health and beauty, and all those things all contribute to why we're so fixated in our culture. It's often about something much deeper within the person trying to control. It's often a solution to coping, which often then takes on a life of its own.
And a lot of the women, when they go into the Total Makeover Challenge, I've noticed over the years, they don't totally understand how your inner self does affect your outer self. So when we start to go into the personal growth, when we do a lot of workshops and seminars, they get a lot of aha moments, like, oh. And we do a great one on emotional eating. And you know what? It's so easy to fall into a struggle, into a bad place. It really is. And in fact, eating healthy is still a daily choice for me.
Right.
It really is. Every day is a victory. And just choosing to, okay, I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to eat. Because sometimes eating can be comfort, right?
Right.
And I'm like, no, I don't need this right now. I'm just going to have a nice cup of tea.
Don't fall. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow.
I remember when they were first building these stairs, I actually went up them before they were built. And I was so excited about them, and that was a couple of years ago.
Okay. Tips. Tips is to get more rest.
Well, tips are, get good sleep. No.
That is a big thing.
It really is.
Getting proper rest.
Not staying up late. And then also, what really helped me was a personal growth seminar to do a little checkup on what's going on inside.
Yeah, that never hurts.
Yeah, just because you want to find out why.
Need a rest.
Yeah. You want to find out why you are where you are.
Right.
And that's really important.
Because it starts inside? Like you said.
Yeah, and exercise routines. You don't have to join a gym, but
Do something.